All right, we're back here at Attitude Raceway, and we're with Mr. Attitude. Not because that's the way he is. It's just because he owns the track and runs the track. So we got Aaron Streblow. We got Joe. Joe, your last name?
Elgersma.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Bunch of vowels and a bunch of...
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. Thanks for joining us. We were like, hey, we need another racer here. Somebody can talk. He's like, I got the guy. So we hooked up. But Aaron, I mean, we've been saying it all day long. This is beyond amazing. You know, not just that it's the Matt Voigt Memorial, but just your facility here is really just first class. Just clap.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's really become a thing here. It's grown from 2010 when we started this, and it became what we got here now today. And but it's everyone that's here today that makes it what it is. So I'm just a very small portion of it.
I know. I hear you. I hear you. I was talking to Matt's dad, and so I know some Attitude history. Started out as a flat track,
Yep.
6 cars.
Correct.
Look
Yep.
at that. Got a
Joe was
mind
one
like
of the
an elephant.
originals.
One of the originals.
Yep.
So tell me about that, Joe. What you've seen it progress over all this time. So what's the biggest differences from back then to now?
Well, we started out with, like 6 cars, couple of nitros. It was quite a bit smaller, but it's gotten bigger, gotten more banking, gotten a lot faster, a lot more tricky.
The banking is awesome. I've never raced on a bank track before. Let alone I've never raced on dirt. And so
Yep.
big props to Dale for throwing a car together. And you guys are all behind the scenes on this deal.
Yeah, it's awesome you got out here to race with us,
Yeah,
so.
it's been super fun. And another thing I can knock off the bucket list. So just awesome. But yeah, you and I had a decent little run going there, I think, in that slash heat race. So you're in the 66 car,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You said I didn't, but I think I got on to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Nah, no worries. My car isn't the greatest anyway. I go out there and stick it to the throttle and hope for the best.
Yep. And I'll tell you, it's throttle here, baby. It's on it. You get on it. You get up in that high groove, and you're going. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
especially when it slicks off here and it turns to a high groove track and use the banking, get you around. And so,
Yeah, well, we appreciate that you've had us out here. This is, you and I talked on the podcast, and then, we've talked a few other times. I'm like, I've never set up a remote before, and honestly, I never even had the plan to do that. It was after we talked, and we started talking about Matt and just this race, and I'm like, it just hit me. I'm just like, I don't know how, I don't know what to do, but we need to be involved in this deal. Not for us, but just how can we help?
no,
So-
yeah, I'm really appreciative that you guys showed up today. Gets a little more addition to what we already have going on here, and I just appreciate you showing up and doing all this. So
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you very much.
It's been great. I mean, we got to, spend some time to learn a little bit about Matt from his parents, learn that you guys work together.
Yep, correct.
So that was
yep.
super cool. I just assumed he was a big RC racer, but, the arms were spread out from outside the RC hobby,
Correct,
and then
yep.
came together here. And then that all these people, want to come out and memorialize him. Just amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's really special. It's more than what I ever thought it was going to become, but I think it's awesome what we got going on.
Yeah, and the other thing I really respected was Randy, Matt's dad, really made a point. I heard him do it earlier at the drivers' meeting. I heard him doing it during the day, and then he did it when he was on the show. He wanted to make sure that there are other memorial races that take place here. I thought that was super cool of him.
Yeah, definitely. And we got the Dana Zenel Memorial Race as well. That we did that early in June. We did that in the middle of June. So, yep.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Just an outstanding deal you got here. And, we talked about it when you were on the podcast with me as a co-host that, I never realized, what I've only been around indoor carpet and then my little foam track deal going on. And I just didn't realize, not that I didn't respect, because I walked away with a lot of respect, but didn't realize what goes into getting a track together like this. Not just to build it, but what you have to do to prepare days in advance, right? And I know you got a great crew, so I'm going to give you a little time to talk on them.
Yeah, definitely. Like I always say, I couldn't do this by myself. So we got a lot that gets into it to get the race day going. Got people like Dale that come out. That's probably shy to be on the camera today. Kurt's over there. He helps me out a lot. You got Joe here. That's anytime I'm at the track, he's basically here helping me out. So we do track prep, set things up. Brian Melms is sitting around here somewhere. He helps out a lot now. We got so many people that help me out.
Sure.
That I'm sure. Who am I forgetting? We got my dad. He's always out helping get things set up around here. So a lot of it for a race day. We race a lot of Sundays, and it starts on Saturday getting things set up and doing the track prep, tilling it, smoothing it back out because it's out here in Mother Nature, so it gets weathered, when it sits for a week or so. So we gotta get the track all back into shape and try to get some moisture in it. But it's hard to do when you got wind, you got sun, and what do we got? 159 cars today.
Yeah,
So,
that's been interesting for me. You're not only the announcer, you're not only setting up the scoring. You kind of got to be a horticulturist because you got to say, well, no, we're going to let this round go. We're not going to water on this one. It's looking good. I'm like, man, I didn't even think about that. Like you have to be able to have an eye. And obviously you race full-time or full-size dirt cars. So you've got that eye, that feel. But yeah, that's just another element of trying to run something like this.
Yeah, it's a battle trying to keep the track even throughout both rounds. So we do the best we can. We always don't get it right, but we have a great group of racers here, and I think we're all in the same boat. We all understand what we got going on, what we're dealing with, and so. But yeah, another one is Cody McNichol. He helps water with Joe throughout the rounds and stuff, and in between rounds, he's probably out at the track right now.
We got Scott, Wayne, Jason, all tech guys.
Yep. Our tech officials.
They keep everybody a little more honest.
Sure.
Yep.
So what do you think, Joe? We're going to make it up to that A?
I'm not.
I'm in the C. Do you know where you're at?
I haven't. I was in the middle of looking before I came over
Oh,
here.
see, I screwed that up. I'm doing that on purpose. I don't want you to know. No.
Yeah.
No, we'll try to work together. Let's get ourselves up into that A, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because our cars, we had a fun battle going there. So I think
Yeah.
our cars work well together. It's got to be an arrow thing, right?
Something.
Okay.
Something.
Next time we'll go to the wind tunnel. We'll work together. All right.
Hooking and bucking.
Hooking and bucket, baby.
Hooking and bucking.
That's it. All right. Well, we're doing it Attitude Raceway style again. Thanks so much. We're just so humble there, and that you allowed us to come out here and be silly and do this and tell Matt's story and tell the track story, and just open your arms up to all these people. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'd like again thank you once again for coming out and doing this. This is great, and I gotta thank everybody that comes out to race and help out. You got family and friends helping out. They don't even race; they just come and help. And then all the racers. It's everybody involved is what makes this such a success. And like I said, it's more than I ever dreamed of. But we're just going with the flow now, and think it's just awesome. So
yeah, it's like Ryan and I always talk about the fellowship, and we never wanted the people to think, oh, that's just the fellowship of the RC Underground. No, that's not what we mean. This is it. This is the example. It's the fellowship of people that are involved in our hobby, right? We do it more for this, right, than we do it for driving the cars.
Yep.
This is what brings us back. If you have a bad day and you're like, this car, you think, yeah, but I got to go again there next week because it's just so much fun. Right, John?
I've been coming out here since 2010, and I haven't won a feature race since 2017. So I come for a lot more than just trying to win races.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to do really quick before we go off on this one. I'm going to turn that camera around just so everybody can see like all these people. So we'll keep talking. So take us to break, Aaron. You're a pro.
Oh yeah, I know. I know Dave Brinkman on the radio here. So. Yeah, right now we're doing raffles, getting finished up with all the raffles that we had today from that's another thing, all of our wonderful sponsors that we've had today. It's just been amazing. The people that reach out and donate things for silent raffles and bucket raffles, all the paid raffles. And yeah, once again, everything goes to the big brothers, big sisters of Fond du Lac County. And if it wasn't for our sponsors too, we wouldn't be able to give back to our local community in memory of Matt. So we're really appreciative of all the sponsors that we have here as well.
Absolutely. And Matt's dad was explaining a little bit too about that, about big brothers, big sisters and what that's all about. And that was cool. Some of the kids were out here today.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's really nice when you can get the local charity that you're giving to. bring them out here and have them enjoy the day with us. So I
Oh,
think
for sure.
that's the most special part of the day is
Yeah.
when them kids are out there running them cars, and a lot of them maybe never seen an RC car before. So
Right.
it's just awesome.
The smiles, they're just ear to ear.
Yep.
I mean, they were just having so much fun, and they were booking. They were moving.
They were doing really
all four
well.
of them really
They
got the
did
hang of it
very
really
well.
quickly.
Yep.
So okay, again, I know you got a ton to do. You got to get ready. I'm gonna do my best to beat you though, buddy. I'm sorry. It's just
hey,
the
that's
it's
what
just
it's
the
about.
racers in this.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna have a
that's
good
what it's
run.
about.
I hope we get in the same heat or the same feature, and we're gonna have a good run. Thanks, guys. Again,
Thank
Aaron.
you
Thanks
again,
for everything.
Dave.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
You got it,
Yep.
buddy.
Yep.
See you, buddy.